You're listening to the Trade Show Insights Podcast, Season 10, Episode 2. I'm your host and exhibit marketing strategist, Marlis Arnold, bringing you tools to improve your exhibit results. How well do you understand your audience at each trade show you're a part of? Do you operate off assumptions you've made over the years, or have you flat out asked them what they're looking for? Today, we're going to get some insights into how you can give attendees what they want. When planning your upcoming exhibits, how much do you think about what attendees at that show want? Or are you simply including all the things you and others who have a say within your company want to show off? Perhaps you're not even sure what attendees want in the first place. That's where studies done by the Center for Exhibition Industry Research, or CEIR, come in handy. Earlier this month, they released a report titled Quick Guide on Attendee Preferences by Industry Sector, which includes answers from 421 respondents in 14 industries. And while the ranking of answers may vary somewhat by industry, the top 2 shopping-related reasons attendees go to trade shows are consistent across the board. Number 1 is to see new technology, and number 2 is the ability to talk to experts. Now, if you want to see how attendees in your industry ranked, you can purchase the complete report on the CEIR website, and we got a link for that in the show notes. You see, the problem is that many exhibitors, and sometimes even the shows themselves, fail on one or both of these counts. While there may be new technology, it's either not featured prominently or not shown off to the best advantage. What if shows created a spotlight area for new tech, or perhaps even had a theater on the show floor where the technology could be presented more in depth? Now, I know what you're thinking. What if we have no new technology because we're not a tech company? Well, I'm sure you have something new to share. And new product introductions comes in as the third reason on that list. The key is to show it off with product demonstrations, or better yet, hands-on interaction with the product. Both of these rank high on the list of show floor interaction preferences from the study, by the way. Now, as for the ability to talk with experts, a lot of exhibitors really miss the boat on this one. How many times have you seen a booth filled with only salespeople? Or have you been guilty of this even yourself? It's no secret that they are not necessarily the best option for booth staffers. In fact, I wrote an entire blog post on that topic. In fact, we'll put a link to that in the show notes. Now, it's important to have a mix of experts in the booth, whether it be technical, customer service, R&D. You've got to have experts who can answer all kinds of questions, because getting answers is another primary thing that attendees want. And don't overlook the non-shopping reasons also cited in the CEIR study, which include getting industry trend insights and improving their job performance. So how can you assist attendees with these objectives? Well, you could offer education either by offering to lead conference-wide breakout sessions, or have a session within your own booth. Show how your company is a thought leader in the industry and on the leading edge of trends. Find out what specific topics your target audience is most hungry for. Then address those in your presentations or in reports that you create to give to attendees who provide you with their contact information. Are they looking for a way to compare brands? Then create a report on how to choose the right, whatever, you fill in the blank, for you, which, of course, gives them all the data they need to see your company as the obvious choice. Above all, don't ever forget that face-to-face interaction is one of the key advantages of trade shows over all other marketing methods. Be sure you're taking full advantage of that by providing attendees with the live aspects that they can't get elsewhere, like hands-on involvement and the ability to meet experts that they otherwise might not have access to. For more in-depth insights on what attendees want, here are a couple more CEIR reports to check out, and we've got links to those in the show notes as well. These two reports are What Attendees Want from Trade Exhibitions and Exhibition Floor Interaction, What Attendees Want. Plus, we'll be focusing on this topic in February's Strategy of the Month calls in the Exhibit Marketers Cafe for both exhibitors and show organizers. Are you going to the exhibitor show in Vegas in March? If so, I'd love to meet you there. So please let me know if you're going to be there, and we'll find a time and place to connect. Hey, maybe we'll even meet up in the Classic Exhibits booth. If you'd like to spread the word about the Trade Show Insights podcast, please take a minute to leave a rating and/or a review in iTunes. This helps to boost visibility so more people will find the show. And by the way, if you wouldn't mind, if you really do enjoy this show, please take a minute and go to podcastawards.com and nominate Trade Show Insights for the 10th Annual Podcast Awards. Deadline is February 2nd to cast your vote. Thanks. Trade Show Insights is protected by the Creative Commons copyright license. You may feel free to share this recording with colleagues or embed it on your own blog, as long as it's shared in its entirety and is not used for commercial purposes. To learn more, please see the link in the sidebar of the show notes at tradeshowinsights.com. Well, that's it for this episode of Trade Show Insights. Be sure to check out our show notes and archives at tradeshowinsights.com or connect with me using the social media links or contact page on the site. Until next time, I'm Marlis Arnold. Thanks for listening.